Kent, now that you are on the consulting side and you are the head of a group, which is NPS, Nonprofit Services, uses a lot of the technology like a Viner 4 Gates, but it's really honed for nonprofits. So you've got the experience of being an executive director, you have the experience of being a Green Beret, you've been in the Army, you've been on Capitol Hill working on committees, and now you're on the consulting side. It sounds like you have all the tools to really help other nonprofits and governmental entities to get where they need to be.
Well, thank you, Wayne, for bringing all that up.
Yeah.
But yes, to integrate everything together and to look at each of the components of our government or our nonprofit sector, each one serves a different populace. And to understand where they're coming from when they speak to you is very important. They each have their own vocabulary. They each look at a different group of society.
Right.
And as we all know, time is money. That's where our fully managed approach to IT can help. With proactive remote monitoring and management, we're able to keep tabs on your IT infrastructure 24/7, 365 days a year. And when a problem does arise, our technical experts can quickly resolve it, in many cases before you're even aware that there was a problem at all. Want to learn more? Drop us a line today to see exactly how we can help keep your systems running smoothly and keep you focused on what matters most, growing your business.
When we were working with you at AMVETS, at first I wondered why you wanted to know everything. And it just became that Kent's going to know everything. Kent's going to help with the strategy. Kent is in this project. You aren't the kind of guy to throw a project out and walk away. Where did that work trait and the fact that you're involved in other nonprofits, you don't need to get into that right now, but where did that drive to get this done right and get it done right today come from?
It all started back whenever I was a young child, but as I progressed in life, the Army, and as you said, serving as a Green Beret in the United States Army, trained me to pay attention to detail. And you need to understand the details in order to get to a larger picture. And each of my jobs that I've had along the way has added a special component to that. But it all gets back to the foundational principle of you must know the details.
And you make sure I've described you to others as there is no stone unturned when you put Kent on a project. But from a technology point of view, where there's a lot of, we'll get to it or we'll call you back, that effort to get it done right and get it done now has really served you well, especially in this industry. So I want to move on to another part, which is part and parcel of the same thing. When you were looking to buy hardware, servers, desktops, the Microsoft licenses, etc., from us, you took a different tack that we use with some nonprofits who are interested, which is we had you do the ordering because you wanted to know what you were going to get. So we got you set up to order from Dell, the Microsoft orders directly. And we made no money off of this. You paid us to tell you what to buy, and you executed that. How did knowing all the part numbers and that have a direct effect on how you viewed the project?
Well, it brought transparency to me and the organization. What we did hire was a consultant, and you came in and you provided us with all of the information to make an educated decision. Once we made the educated decision, then at that point in time, you came back with the actual part numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We had you do research on pricing. We did research on pricing. We looked at partner agreements and we looked at nonprofit agreements, and we went across the field. And whoever could get the best price is how we progressed along so that we could accomplish our mission and stay within the budget.
Right. And within that process, you came back and said, I can buy this part for, let's say, $1. And we came back and said, the best we can do is $1.20. And you says it's okay to buy it for $1. At that point, we said, yeah, that's the right part. You did your homework. Now, there are nonprofit programs that are available in form of grant in kind, lowered prices. And we're not going to get into all those details right now, but you certainly are available to help other nonprofits get software at discounts. But for example, we came in with a commercial price for Office 365. It was about $18 a user. We said we can't do much better on that, but there's a resource that we can, if you want to sign up and do the paperwork, that you might be able to get them for free or close to free. You followed that path. What happened?
Well, we followed the path. It does take a little bit of time and resources and getting a lot of people involved in your organization to get this accomplished, but we chose to follow that path. And once you go through the process, it is a very cumbersome, bureaucratic process, but once you go through it and you understand it, it will make all the difference in the world for your nonprofit.
So you saved on average, in this case, about $15 to the entire 18. In some cases, you saved 100% of the software cost.
Correct.
So what's different now that you're on the consulting side is you are available to help others get their Microsoft software for free, to get hardware at a 40-50% discount because you know where all the bodies are buried, so to speak. Might not be a great term for this. Let me try that again. So now that you've been through that, you know how to get another nonprofit that type of discount. You could save up to 100% on your software costs, or you might save half of it. On a server, you could save hundreds to thousands of dollars. Since you've been through it, you know where to look, and you know how to do that efficiently. So you're available to help others. Is that your angle right now?
That is correct. We can now come in and use the information that we have earned over the years in a nonprofit professional, and we can use that for others and help and expand the mission to those individuals across America.
Right. And the idea of where to get the parts and the pricing was something that we said you should look here and look here. We just can't do it for you.
That is correct.
And now with you at Nonprofit Services, you are there to do this for others. And I think that's a great advantage that people, if you're in a competitive environment, just to stay open in this day and age, and you can save thousands to 100% of your software costs, it has to give you a good operating advantage.
Well, it makes you feel good. In a lot of ways, it makes me feel like I'm back at the nonprofit because I'm helping individuals every day accomplish their mission.
All right, well, thank you for sharing that. And you can find Kent and the rest of the team at 1-877-797-8776. And you can look up Kent's organization, which is npsbusiness.com. We're showing that on the screen right now. So you can send Kent an email, info@npsbusiness.com. We'll get you to the team. And if you need to talk to Kent, give him a call. He'll be happy to talk to you. Kent, thanks for being on. Thanks for sharing this valuable knowledge.
All right, thank you for having me today.